Carly's fixing her phone to make sure that it pops up.
No, I'm not.
She's waiting to see me go live so that she can start a watch party.
Yeah, don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on anyone, blame it on Facebook.
So, welcome to Kibitz Time with Mommy and Munch. We haven't had a Kibitz Time in a couple of days, primarily because somebody's been sick and it wasn't me.
Not my fault.
Nope, not her
Blame
fault.
people at school that got me sick.
But on the upside, she doesn't have strep. And, I like the way that pops. Look at that.
Ooh! I love it. It's the whole new iOS thing that just, works.
We got new phones. We had to redo a contract. Carly's phone died. Wham. But we just updated the iOSs. No, we don't have the 11s. We didn't want the 11s. So we're getting used to the new iconing on the phone.
And they did, we've been live with the new phone. It's the new iOS.
Yeah. It just updated the other day.
Yeah.
So, we want more than just half your face.
Yeah. Throughout this whole live, I will be drinking water.
Yes, because we told her to drink her water.
Yes, and I am doing my job by drinking my water.
Time to get started to do that. The 2023 day is only 47 weeks away. And
that is 47 times 47 divided by 7. Oh, 2 people?
What are you talking about? 47 divided...
How many days?
Well, 47 times 7...
Hold up, let me do this math.
Would be how many days in a week?
What's 47 times 7?
It's 329.
329 days. I do math. I got 108% math right now, so...
Because I guess you could use a calculator.
No, I didn't use a calculator on my first test.
I'll give you this.
No, I did.
I was going to say, at least you can do paper and pen. Oh my God, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
No, because he gave us the ability to use the calculator, and I was like, do I be that student that, doesn't use the calculator and basically, could probably get 99% of her signs wrong? Or do I use PEMDAS and use the calculator and then get the answer? So I chose the calculator one. But I got the 10 extra credit points because I knew how to graph something, which is good.
Considering you're in graphics communications, I would certainly
No.
hope so.
Actually graph something. I can't graph.
Graphics communications.
Legit can't graph. For the life of me.
She's in graphics communications.
You don't graph in graphics. I understand where you're coming from. Don't think I didn't get that reference. But you don't graph. I have never had to graph something in graphics.
That's because you're too busy folding paper. That's not a diss on you. That's a diss on the teacher.
Teachers could be watching. People from my school could be watching, so shh.
That's nice. I'm a parent. I can have issues. And trust me, this is only water, people.
I promise. Ready to sniff it.
It doesn't even have any fruit punch in it.
Exactly. Clear, healthy water.
Yes.
Always have a glass of water before you go to bed because it keeps your skin healthy.
We still, out of $4,600 to raise, have $4,500 left to raise. So this is a big deal to help us please raise money.
Hi, Reed.
Oh my God, I haven't seen Reed in I don't know how long.
Hi, Reed.
Long time no see, sweetheart. So.
Ooh, I love that.
Sorry. So we really do need to raise $4,500. The first $2,300 goes towards me walking. The second 23 goes towards Carly, and we can't raise her
Damn
funds.
it for being a minor.
We can't raise her funds until we raise my funds, and we're only $100 into raising my funds.
I look so weird. I look like a friggin' T-Rex. No one screenshot that. Hi, Lyric!
Carly, she can't hear you any louder. It really
I'm
depends upon...
sorry.
So, here's what's going on. We are looking at doing a bunch of different fundraisers in addition to any generous donations you folks can give. For people who haven't watched us yet, we are both going to be walking in the 2020 Susan G. Komen 3-day in Boston next year, August. And what Susan G. Komen is it is the biggest fundraising effort, nonprofit, whatever terminology you want to do, to help women and men who are currently battling breast cancer and research regarding breast cancer. I don't think we actually went live or I didn't say anything since I was pulled off the high watch list. Did I?
You did.
I did.
Yes,
Okay.
you did.
I
I haven't been gone that long.
Well, I'll say it again. Because of money raised over the decades and research done, I was able to be pulled off of the high watch list just a couple of weeks ago. Coughed on the truth.
I'm still have some remnants of being sick.
So money raised by Komen goes to research all over the world to try to break the bind of breast cancer. And it also goes to help support men and women who are currently battling breast cancer, because breast cancer does not distinguish. It is, it doesn't care your gender. It doesn't care your ethnicity. It doesn't care your religion. It doesn't care, fill in the blank. It doesn't care. Color.
Shape. Size.
Sexual orientation. It does not care. It will go and eat you if it wants to.
Yep.
And so the big thing is to raise funds to do the research needed so that things like finding out that genetic testing can prove whether or not you carry the BRCA gene associated with being an Ashkenazic Jew. Couldn't do that 15, 20 years ago. Now you can. To be able to determine different MRI results and how they may or may not affect.
I'm sorry.
How they may or may not affect your lumps, for lack of a better term, that they're finding. Now they can. There's different mammogram technology out there now. Ladies, I'm sure you all who started the whole mammogram thing remember the whole very interesting kind of shapes that they would have you in, and hold your breath. Now you don't have to do that if you're at a hospital with...
I'm grabbing my tissue box.
Okay. If you're at a hospital with the new 3D versions, you don't have to hold your breath anymore. These are all advances that were made because of donations made by people like you to organizations like Susan G. Komen. It also provides healthcare support to hospitals, to third parties, to be able to support people who are currently battling breast cancer.
I am very sorry.
Because people shouldn't have to choose between chemo and lunch. That's the
It's
one.
like choosing... Give another hard decision.
Air and not to breathe.
Oxygen and food.
Yeah.
Oxygen and water. There you go.
So these are things that people should not have to choose between. We are looking to do, a couple of different types of fundraisers, like I said, in addition to your
None of us are wearing our bracelets.
generous support. Well, you know what it is? It's warm out. I was bloated. And she's going again.
I'm getting them.
Okay, why don't you get my water while you're at it too? It's on the kitchen table.
Okay.
We talked to somebody who does Tupperware. We talked to somebody who does a different type of cosmetic. I've got a couple of friends who do other types of cosmetics, so I'm going to reach out and ask them. We're going to try to do another Fuddruckers fundraiser. Thank you,
Maybe
Munch.
something. I was thinking also maybe doing a bowling fundraiser too.
Do they do bowling fundraisers?
I have no idea. We can talk to Academy Lanes, but it's something where people can come by more than to just get food, and they can come get food. They can bowl. They can it's also geared more towards teenagers too.
Okay.
When to come hang out.
We're looking to do Panera. We're going to hit up our good friends at Jimmy's Pizza again. They've always been very supportive of us.
Yes.
We
We also have bracelets. You only get one. But if you donate a minimum of $5, you can come if you're near her and she has one, or if you're near me, whatever.
Or we can stick it in the mail if it's long distance kind of a thing.
Yep, you can choose between one of these 3 types of bracelets. White one is Fight Like a Girl. Then you have these 2, just 2 different shades of pink. That's a hope with the breast cancer ribbon engraved into it. But yeah, minimum $5 donation.
And then any size donation, you sponsor a mile. I don't care if it's $5. I don't care if it's $150. I don't care if it's less than $5. Any size donation, you sponsor a mile.
Yep.
Because the fact of the matter is we have, between the 2 of us, there are 120 opportunities to sponsor a mile, because we each can sponsor 60 miles. We're each walking. There are 2 mile markers that are spoken for. Mile marker 17 for both of us is for Stephanie, who is a high school classmate of mine who passed away last year from breast cancer. And then mile 60 for both of us is for my nanny, your Bubby Toback. Not to be confused with Bubby.
Mile 60 instead of mile 1, because mile 1's the easiest.
Mile 60 is the hardest.
Yeah.
And it's easy to start the walk.
Hard to finish.
Exactly. Because out of the 60 miles roughly that we walked on a couple of weeks ago when I did the walk earlier this month, I think the total real mileage worked out to be like 57 or 58 miles after, it was all mapped out and everything. And out of that, between what I needed to do to be bussed on the second day because of my foot, and then the third day because they were concerned we wouldn't get back to the lunch tent on time, I think I shaved off 5 miles. But we'll call it 60 miles because that's what it was supposed to be, I did 55 of them. So even if it was only 57 miles, I still did about 52 of them over 3 days.
You did pretty well.
And I raised the flag. You can honestly say, if you back me, you've backed a Komen flag raiser. Every walk only has 3 doubles. Like they usually do the last 2 walkers as a pair. So 3, 6, 9. 9 people. 9? No, 2, 4, 6. My math is as good as Carly's. 6 people in any one walk can be a flag raiser. So it was a big deal. She's going to give you the video again.
Mm-hmm.
Carly loves that song.
Yeah, I do.
The mere fact that I just was able to raise the flag, that it's a joke. Not a joke that I did it. It was just a joke between me and my team because I was always the last one in when we were doing our training walks, and I kept telling Josie, I'm going to raise the flag.
It ended up being true.
True.
Love that.
So that was like not intentional. But we're looking to do a bunch of different fundraisers, direct donations, obviously. If you have an employer that does matching gifts, and you're like, I can only afford 25, which is not an only, but, you know, and your employer gives you a matching gift, that's a $50 contribution. Mm-hmm. And that stuff can really add up real quickly. You know, if you have any other ideas of how we can raise the money, you know, that would be great. I know y'all were very, very, very generous with me this year, and we're hitting you up again before the tax. Yeah, before the tax season comes around. But the big thing is we need the help. You know, we need, if you know somebody in the press who can, you know, help write a story about how, you know, mother and daughter, you're walking. Most of the people who walked in Boston this year were not from the greater Massachusetts area. Most of the people traveled in from all other parts of the country. So if you're like, I want to, you know, support somebody who's local walking.
We're Carly and Phyllis. Nice to meet you.
Exactly. So for North Andover, this past walk, I was the only one that I could see from any of the roles. We had somebody from Methuen. We had a couple people from Methuen. We had a couple people from Andover. A lot of these people were crew. They weren't necessarily walkers. So, you know, it just, you want to support local? Please support us local. We are still in Hispanic month. Is that the right way to put it? Hispanic Pride Month, I think is
National Hispanic Month.
Thank you.
National Hispanic Month.
Okay. And from everything that I've seen, breast cancer is the leading form of cancer among people who are Hispanic. And they say women, it's men and women. I mean, there's a slighter, you know, lesser chance for men because breast cancer isn't as prevalent in men. But, you know, it's the leading form of cancer. And there are how many different thousands of forms of cancer out there? And breast cancer is the leading form. So, you know, and I did not see very many people who were walking who were Hispanic or of Hispanic descent. So we need to walk for them as well. And if you can give this month, you know, in honor or memory of somebody who is Hispanic, who has fought or lost their fight with breast cancer, that would be a tremendous gift. I see, what do we got? We've got...
No one's watching right now but me. It was just people that went on.
No. Who's on your watch party, or are they all gone by now?
I told you, they're all gone by now. It's only people who went on no.
So we're kibitzing.
Yeah.
Kibitz, in case you didn't know, is a Yiddish word. And what it means is chit-chatting back and forth. Usually we have a little bit more comedy in the routine. But somebody is fixated on her Jonas Brothers, whatever.
Yeah!
Show it to them. I'm not trying to take it away.
It's my pop socket. My pride possession next to my Jonas Brothers hoodie. The best nights of my life. coming with tears.
You're
again.
you're all verklempt.
I'm coming with tears. Okay. We're good.
We're getting all verklempt, which is another Yiddish word for exactly what she's doing.
We're good.
We're good?
Mhm.
We're no longer verklempt? We're coming up next weekend, the start of Yontif, the Jewish holidays.
Are we going live on those days?
Probably not. Something to remember is Ashkenazic Jews are at a very high risk of carrying the BRCA gene. I'm lucky. That was a negative for me. When I did ask why, the Ashkenazic Jews are at such a high level, it had to do with, for lack of a better term, inbreeding. My grandmother, who died from breast cancer, was 100% German. But I'm a mixture of Russian, Polish, and German. So that might have assisted me in not grabbing whatever. And Carly's got her nice pink bottle that's...
Pink.
You want to put
Not sponsored.
Yes. Do you want to put the bottle down so people can, see us and maybe not hold it as if it's a catheter? Or just put the bottle away.
What's that mean?
A catheter. I used the wrong term. A catheter is something they put in the arm. We also... No, it's not. We also went and did a little training walk, even though it wasn't an official training walk, Carly and I, today. Where'd we go?
We walked to Panera to get me a cookie.
Somebody wanted a cookie.
I need a cookie sometimes.
But she walked it. And we had fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think it's a half a mile from the house.
I thought I heard the ice cream truck. Okay, continue.
It is 9:03.
I
It
thought
is
I
pitch
heard
black out.
the ice cream truck. Okay.
It is 9:03.
You know how? Okay. You know how when you're on the street, right? And sometimes you'll just hear like the ice cream truck jingle thing. Yeah. It sounded like that. I don't know what I was hearing. I hear people walking outside right now, so for all I know, they were doing something, I don't know. But that's what I heard. And even when, I'm guilty of this, even when it goes down the street, I may or may not have ran to get my wallet and tried to chase the truck up the street again.
I don't
so
know.
that I can get ice cream.
I don't know one person in the world that I have ever met who hasn't done the same thing. At least
But
here
I
in
mean,
the States.
If you think about it, ice cream truck ice cream just
Yep.
as good. It might be really expensive. Where you could probably go to CVS and get it a lot cheaper.
And a lot better.
But
There's just something about the ice cream.
it's just you hear the jingle, it's a whole experience.
Except if you watch that episode of Charmed where...
Shh. But the thing is though is that when the ice cream truck comes down our street, it never stops.
Well, you have to stop it.
No. It'll people will try and go. I've seen people try and go out and stop it. It'll just go down and back, saying, "Oh, I went down it."
Well, that's kind of stupid because
Yeah, it will never stop. I've run after it before and it still never stopped.
That's
I'd be like, wait, I want ice cream. It never stopped.
That doesn't make sense. They're in the business of selling ice cream.
But how often does it come down the street? Very rarely, right?
Once, maybe twice a week, if even.
No. It very rarely comes down the street.
Maybe because it's a dead end.
Most likely, it never comes...
It's limited access until you get to Unity, and then after you pass Unity, it's a dead end.
Exactly. So, it never comes down our street. So when you have it come down the street, it's like you want the ice cream.
Well, here, point in fact, if you happen to be in North Andover and know somebody who runs an ice cream truck,
Bring it down our street.
send it down Autran.
And then make sure to have it stop right in front of the red house so I can get my ice cream.
Because she
I love ice cream truck ice cream. Y'all should hit me up and tell me what type of ice cream you like from the ice cream truck. I like it all.
see, I'd rather have like the Halo or the Enlightened ice cream.
Your Halo stuff sucks.
I-
It does not taste like ice cream.
Let me tell you, when I had the worst.
I can have my graphics teacher agree with me. It does not taste like ice cream.
Which one?
Burns.
Oh, well, he's a guy. He doesn't count.
I'm a girl. Does that count?
Yeah, it does, but you're not premenopausal. You're too young.
I'm still pre-menopause because I'm before menopause.
Yeah, well.
Ha! Ha! I just dropped logic on you! Woo! You owe me a donut.
I already gave you a donut.
You still owe me a donut.
It says who? I never made a bet.
Me, because I dropped a logic on you.
You keep thinking that.
Whew. You said, okay, when I was in English class, I learned that pre is before and post is after. Sometimes people like to tell me the opposite, but yeah! I've had English teachers tell me in the past that post is before and pre is after.
In what language?
When I was learning my prefixes in 8th grade, I was told that post is before and pre is after. You know who failed that test?
You.
Me. Because I switched it, because I learnt my whole life that pre is before and post is after. But I failed that test. So yeah, that test in 8th grade that I failed in English, that was that one. Love you. But now you know the reason.
Well, considering you're a junior in high school now, and your MCAS days are behind you.
Hallelujah. But, like, pre is before. And you said pre, I'm not in the pre-menopause area.
Your clock isn't considered
It
perimenopause.
does. Listen. You said.
Who gets
I don't know who that is.
What does it say?
I'm gonna butcher your name. Eliza.
Oh, dear God, Eliza.
Oh.
Not Eliza, Eliza.
I told her I was gonna butcher her name. I legit said that. Okay? I said I was gonna butcher the name. So I already knew it was gonna be butchered.
Please apologize to Eliza.
I am so sorry, Eliza.
Eliza is
I
a
am
friend of mine.
So
and,
sorry, Eliza.
She and I went to Pros Door together.
I am so sorry, Eliza. But, continuing on what we were saying, you said pre-menopause. And because I am before menopause, don't matter the time, you didn't tell me the time difference for the age gap. You just said pre-menopause. Have I gone through menopause yet?
Dear God, no.
No. Therefore, I am pre-menopause. So, that means my vote counts.
Yes, it
And
does.
my vote is your Halo ice cream does not satisfy a craving of Halo of ice cream when you need ice cream. And we don't keep real ice cream in the house because someone won't let me.
It's not point savvy.
I don't care!
Turn your volume down.
I don't care! You have your Halo. How many times have we kept real ice cream in the house? Many, right?
Uh-huh.
And how many times have we had Halo in the house at the same time? Many, right? About the same number of times. Maybe when I was younger, it was different. So I don't think we had Halo in the house when I was younger.
No, Halo's a relatively new thing.
But we've always had Halo and real in the house. You
Can you
don't
please turn down your volume?
listen when I tell you to eat your Halo. So that is on you, not me. Therefore, you are punishing me to keep my ice cream in the house because you won't listen to me.
Punishing her by not keeping ice cream in the house.
Real ice cream, not Halo. Real. There is a strong difference. I rest my case. The judge says Carly is right in the case. Did you get your comedy for the night?
Who needed law school, a bar exam, PBO dues every year?
All y'all gotta do is just screen record that huge argument I just had.
Hey, if anybody wants to screen record that one and send it to Mike Coyne at MSL, go for it. Dear God, help us.
Hey, I can argue someone's way. I can argue a way out of anything. I can leave your head spinning, like I just did.
I don't think you necessarily left our head spinning because you made the right argument. I think you left our head spinning because you were nutball doing it.
Well, you know,
Oh my God.
sometimes
She has
those liars are the best lawyers out there. Because you see, the thing is that if you go back to Legally Blonde,
Oh dear God, help me. It was a movie. It was a bloody hysterical movie. But it was a movie, Carly.
It doesn't
Will
matter.
you stop yelling?
It doesn't matter because the thing is sometimes that stuff can be real. For example, Elle just repeated something for 2 minutes straight until she finally got to what she needed to think.
Were you got
And sometimes I do that. Where you got in the shower? Yes. Where you got in the shower? I'm legit quoting what she says. Can you tell me your day? Person tells the day. When you got home, you got in the shower. Yes. So when you got out of the shower, you gain your comedy now. When you got out of the shower, I feel so bad for whoever's watching right now. They are taking the time out of their lives to watch me make a fool of myself. That's impressive.
You know, she would make excellent comic relief along the 3-day route.
Hi, Kristen.
So,
I don't know who Kristen is, but I'm saying hi.
Kristen
So-
and I went to school together.
I am being a comical person. I could easily
So
give you comical relief.
she can she'll be able
Where
to get
you-
everybody in
where
hysterics.
you-
So you need to help us raise $4,600 for breast cancer support and research, so that this can be along the route. Because I tell you,
It
people
just comes
love-
out naturally. It's not even me being stupid. It just comes out.
you're the one who said it just isn't me just being stupid.
I know.
But so you're.
Shh, I'm being comical. So
But you just said you were being stupid.
So, as I was saying, so it just that And then Elwood. It's one of my favorite movies. I don't even know why. It's just
Because
hilarious.
I probably watched it 5 million times.
And then she's like, it's like, where I got a purr. And then it's like, says some big word that I don't even know of because my curls are all natural. So I don't need no perms.
The chemical that helps make the perm happen.
Yeah. She's like, we got in the shower. Judge, I think the defendant made it perfectly clear that she was
In the shower.
Right. And then she says some weird story about her sorority thing. That'll give me
Sister. Sorority sister.
sorority sister. I processed that for a second. Sorority sister. And then, like, she's like, and she was hosed down head to toe. And luckily, her hair got wet. And curls didn't stay in. Does anyone know why? Because. And then she starts yelling at the defense. She's like, let's see how many perms have we gotten tonight? Like, 12? So, like, 2 or 3 a year since I was 12? And let's always
You
say
forgot
we got,
the statement where she says, you do the math.
You do the math. I don't remember the exact statement, so I'm not, like, quoting it. But then, like, she's all like, and when someone who's got like 30 perms in her life know that the number one rule of after getting a perm is to not wet your hair for 24 hours and
In order to deactivate.
in order to not deactivate the big word.
I think it's like hydros, I don't know.
It's hydro something oxide. Fill in the blank. I don't even know. So my curls are all natural, so I've never had to get a perm in my life.
You're lucky because when we were growing up, we used to call it Jufro because we all walked around with curly hair.
My time.
And you know, we didn't know how to control the curls, so we would get perms in order to try to control the curls.
Stupid decision. And then
That's what we did.
And then she's like, and then the defense starts crying, and then she's like, so therefore, you would have had enough time to when you heard the gunshot, get downstairs and enough time to see Miss Wyndham over your father's dead body. Isn't that right? And then the defendant goes off, and then she won the case. So,
Why did she win the case?
because she found out that the defendant was never in the shower and that the defendant killed her father.
Here's a vocabulary.
And then, woo!
Here's a vocabulary lesson for you.
I'm
The
sorry.
defendant was no.
No, not defendant. The but I know.
Witness.
But yeah, thank you. Witness.
The defendant wasn't guilty. The witness was.
And she blamed the defendant, Miss Wyndham, on the murder. And
I didn't do that.
how I heard.
I didn't do that.
And L won the case.
She's a danger to me.
I am not. Stop. Oh, let's watch this side.
A what?
Hmm.
She's now going to the feedback up. Oh, dear God. I think
So, that is how I know that I can argue my way through anything.
No, the way she's going to argue and win is she's going to assault and batter whoever is around her. And they'll just keep their mouths
All
shut.
I gotta do. No, all I gotta do is just be scary.
And
That's all lawyers gotta do. I'm kidding. No, lawyers actually got big work they gotta do. You see, they gotta research and like be a good arguer and like testifying witnesses.
And read and write stuff that, is like, I don't know, like not 1980, like something. Oh my God.
I know what you gotta do.
Really? You went to law school with me?
Yeah.
Because last time
Yeah.
I
am such a good arguer. Didn't I argue?
Unfertilized egg does not count as being in law school.
Did like 5 minutes ago, did I just argue about ice cream and win? Because last I checked, the judge went, case closed. So,
you can't be the prosecutor, the judge, and the jury. I can get the horn.
No, don't get the horn.
You
can't get Therefore, I can be an excellent lawyer. Because all you gotta know how to do is just argue your way through an ice cream argument. And I seriously know that my mother loves me right now. Even though I just argued my way through an argument about ice cream. And I have a feeling when I get to school tomorrow, I'm gonna have people argue with me about something else. And I like people head spinning. I do. I can leave people's head spinning.
My head is definitely spinning.
Who is riding a motorcycle this late at night?
Who the heck knows? It's outside. Why don't we go back to the topic at hand?
Oh yeah, we gotta end this soon. Cause still gotta do stuff.
Still gotta do stuff. See, lawyers don't speak like that.
They can if they want to. They can if they want to.
Not if they're halfway intelligent.
Ah! She just called me stupid.
No, I just said halfway intelligent. You're assuming that halfway intelligent means stupid.
Hi, Tony. You missed a great argument about ice cream.
Which has nothing to do with breast cancer. Unless you want to talk about
strawberry ice cream. It's pink. There you go.
Actually, strawberry ice cream is red.
No, it's pink.
Strawberries are red.
The strawberry chunks in the ice cream are red. The ice cream itself is pink. Really?
Carly, put the phone down.
Look up a picture right now. Strawberry ice cream. See? Strawberry.
Ice cream is a really good argument towards breast cancer because one of the things we can do is lose weight, and that supposedly also helps bring down our risk of breast cancer.
See? The ice cream itself is pink. The strawberries
Okay.
are red.
So,
Okay. Now that I have made a fool of myself for the night, I am off duty. Continue talking.
So I'm actually working real hard on my WW plan to try to lose the weight because my doctor said that was my best chance of staying off the high watch list. And are people buzzing you to basically say you're being a moron online?
No, that's Snapchat. We're all good.
Oh, okay.
Continue, because I still gotta do stuff.
So do I.
Finish up.
So now that Carly is completely made a fool out of herself.
I provide comical relief.
Yes, she does.
I will be here
As often as humanly possible.
as long as I'm not sick.
Yes, we are very thankful that you have gotten your land legs back. And we can calm down.
Yeah, that's how my pants are.
Yes. Oh, another thing we're looking to possibly do a fundraiser for is that's my arm and it's connected. See those press-on nail thingies? I'm giving one a shot to see how long it lasts because I'm not going to do a fundraiser on something if it doesn't last, a reasonable amount of time. That's my skin. It's flabby. So
No, it leaves the light print.
Okay. Well,
Oh, they're still alive.
yeah. Oh my God.
Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie misses all the good stuff. She comes in after the whole ice cream argument. I didn't spill her in.
No,
So
Carly, no.
just watch the live back.
Yeah. Just watch.
Rewind it about like 10 minutes.
Yeah. 10 minutes of my life that nobody will ever get back. So we still have $4,500 to raise in 47 weeks. The first 23 has to go towards my
Which is
fundraising.
329 days.
And the second 23 has to go towards Carly's. The hope is that by the time actual training with the team starts up again, it started up in March this year. April this year for a September walk. So you figure it might start up in April, maybe in March for an August walk. I'm not really sure how Josie's going to do it. So we really do need to raise preferably before May 1st. All $4,500. This way we can just worry about training. Because I've got to say that was the best part of the way I was able to raise all the funds prior to a certain time period, because then I was able to spend the rest of my time training and then, be the last walker in.
So I just did math on a calculator.
Yep.
So because we have 4,500 left to raise, and if we raise per week, for the next 47 weeks, for about like $95.75, we'll meet our goal.
But that's continuing it straight to the last week.
Correct.
We don't want to have to go to the last week.
No, but that's just a number.
How about this? Let me see this. Can I have the calculator, please?
Yes.
Okay. So, if we take 4,500, I better get those slippers back.
Yeah, they're warm right now.
Divided by, let's say, $25 per person.
180.
If 180 people can each give $25, we'll meet our goal.
Yep.
Anybody who can give more than $25 helps bring down that amount. And then, like I said, we're going to be doing the fundraisers. If you do a small $5 minimum, you can get a bracelet.
You got a rep fees.
Yes. If you have a small business and you can do a fundraiser for us, please let me know. We are open to any opportunities to be able to do fundraising.
And I will look into that bowling one.
Yeah, look into the bowling one.
Yeah,
That sounds fun.
Let us know if you like bowling or anything. Because, the Academy Lanes, I'll reach out to them and find out if they do fundraisers.
Yeah, no, that would be cool, because there's only so much candy and cookie dough and popcorn people can fundraise.
And there's only so many restaurant and stuff like that you can do that, it's just sometimes people also would be more apt to go if you can actually do something, if you can order food. And even Kings, I can reach out to them, find out.
We can reach out to a bunch of different places. So far, nobody has agreed to do anything yet, so please don't take anything that we're spitballing here as an actual corporate endorsement, because it is not.
Mm-mm.
That's the lawyer in me. Shh. Case in point. So,
I'd make an excellent lawyer because I can argue my way. Anything. Give me a topic.
assault and battery.
Salt and ow! I just cracked my neck.
Case in point.
Watch the thing. You'll see me whip my head in a way. Because you weren't looking, you'll see me whip my head.
I was trying to save myself. See how quick.
Watch me whip my head. Watch me whip my head. And I cracked my neck as I whipped my head. Give me a topic. I can argue my way out of it, and then we'll end the live.
Saying goodnight.
Saying goodnight. Well, you want You'll amend that literally. See what you did there? That's me. Until next time.
Yes, we hopefully will join you, if not tomorrow night, the night after. It really just depends upon Munch's schedule. But thank you for joining us for Kibitz Time with Mommy and Munch. Please share the fact that we are doing the Komen 3-day walk. Please share the kibitzing and the just total hysteria that we're trying to provide you, comic relief, to try to raise awareness for breast cancer research and support of...
I should become a comedian.
Maybe if you're lucky, the right person will watch one of these and you'll get...
Get me famous. No, I'm just kidding. Don't get me famous.
Don't play with that because it'll come up on the microphone, Carly.
Oh, what?
Yes, it will. It's background noise. Please stop. It's annoying me. Thank you. So until then, good night. Thank you for joining us. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a nice kibitz. Bye.
Goodbye.